This is something that had me stumped for a while back when I was starting out. Alright guys, what's going on? This is Noah Brewer, and I'm going to be going over the startup checklist. I've had a few people DM me asking, what sort of things should I expect? What sort of things should I prepare for when starting up a Shopify store? Also a few students. So I'm just going to go over some basic things that you should think about and also have ready to do when you're starting up your first store, second store, whatever. So first, the essentials. Set up your terms of service, privacy policy, and your return policy. This is very important because Facebook's terms and conditions actually requires that if you're advertising to a page, there needs to be these three things, which is why Shopify kind of forces it upon. And if you don't have these three things, you're not really protected by anything in the case of somebody trying to scam you as a customer. So you really want to set these up. Shopify has an automatic generator where you just put in your store name and they'll generate all these things for you, and then you can just go in and edit it how you like. Or you can, hire a lawyer, which I wouldn't even bother. Not as important in the beginning, but disable your password on Shopify. So when you sign up for Shopify, you have a password enabled on your store. Now, most people know about this, but some people don't. And basically, I'll put a little image up on the screen on how to do this, like where to go. But you gotta just go in and disable your password. So that's the first thing that I would do. And you can only do this after you pay for Shopify. The next thing is, after you create your Facebook page, your ad account, and everything, you want to publish your Facebook page. This is something that had me stumped for a while back when I was starting out. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't publish ads. But basically, I'll put another image up on the screen so you can see how that's done. And the last step is installing your Facebook pixel. These are basically the four things that you should do before you start running ads. So financial, have a bank account with enough money in it to cover for a month or two. So if you plan on spending $40 a day, have enough money in there to cover at least a month. The reason why I do this is to make sure that you never miss a payment to Facebook. If you get something that's going pretty good and you get some good momentum, you don't want to lose that by missing a payment. So always keep your financial situation known to yourself and keep it updated as much as possible. So legal. I don't give a lot of legal advice, but basically right when you find a winning product, you want to open up an LLC. You want to become a legal entity, possibly even sooner, mainly because it's going to strengthen your relationship with PayPal, Stripe, like all the payment gateways. And it's also going to make Shopify look at you a little bit more legit if you have like your EIN number, which I'm not going to give legal advice on this. I'm just saying that it's something that you should do because, I waited too long on a few stores and didn't know any better yet. But PayPal froze the account and we got pretty screwed over. I'm sure you've heard that story before. Another thing, if you're under 18, be transparent with your parents. Have the talk with them. Tell them what you're up to. They shouldn't, even if they're the most unsupportive people, they shouldn't hate on it too much. And it doesn't have to be your parents. It can be your grandparents. It can be your older brother. Anybody who's there to support you. Honestly, it couldn't. I don't think it could be a friend or anything. It has to be a family member. But just be transparent, because if it comes to a place where somebody has to sign for you, somebody over 18 is going to have to sign for you. That's how it works in the USA, at least. So strategical. So find around 10 products that are proven to work and get them in your store. Get them ready. Have the page posts ready. Just get them in your store ready to test. So this is the first thing that I recommend to do for any new store, is to build up your list of winning products, the products that you're going to test. So, you just use the strategies that I talk about. I have, I think, two or three videos on product testing, product finding, I mean. So yeah, just build up a list of 10 products that are already proven to work, and you'll be pretty much ready to go. And then the last thing is setting up your columns in your ad account. This is important. And I have other videos specifically on how to do this. I have a very specific set that I've used since I started, and it tells you exactly what you need to know very quickly, so you can look at it and you just know exactly what you're looking at. But yeah, so just to recap, essentials: set up your legal pages like TOS, refund policy, privacy policy, disable your password on Shopify, publish your Facebook page, install Facebook Pixel, have a bank account with enough money in it to cover ad spend for a month or two. Plan on opening an LLC as soon as you start making a little bit of money, and if you're under 18, be transparent with your friends and family. And then strategical, basically just find 10 products and set up your columns, and that's it. So guys, obviously there's a lot more to starting a Shopify store, but I just wanted to cover the things that not a lot of people talk about, not a lot of people make you aware of. Things like how to build your store, how to set up your ad account, how to set up a page. All those resources out there are very easy to come by. Just search it up on YouTube, Google it, be an entrepreneur about it, figure it out. But I really just wanted to cover things that a lot of people don't talk about, and the things that, frankly, a lot of people don't talk about it because it doesn't get them a lot of views. It doesn't bring a lot of attention. But this is the nitty-gritty stuff that really matters when you're actually starting a store. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope there was a good amount of value here. I hope maybe when next time you're starting a store, you can use this checklist as a guide. But as for this video, this is Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.